and that shit, I'ma get further doing it legally. Mad kids and they need me, can't let them down, they believe in me. I done quit the drug and I didn't even put the liquor down. It's done been a minute, so this shit out of my system now. I'm a different nigga now, the plan to get richer now. Nick told me that it's a marathon, so I ain't sitting down. It's in my bank account, I'ma do the shit all year. Invoices for large amounts, I'ma do the shit all year.
Welcome to the Hard Pause Podcast. Thank you for coming through. It's your boy Julian Black here with Quarter Water TV. We may have a couple of casts pop through, but I know it's a busy Sunday for a bunch of people. They got family events and other things going on. But if they come, they come. If they don't, you'll see them on the next episode. Music playing in the background. That's our cuz Nino. Rest in peace. Please, his links are in the description to go give this some spins on Spotify. Please do that. But much love. Yo, hey, coming in hot from Instagram. Yo, what's up? What's up, Fetty? Much love, Jim. Thank you for popping in. Yo, Annie Benani, much love. Thank you for popping in on Instagram. Oh yeah, we're streaming from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and X. If you're coming in on any of those platforms, yo, appreciate you coming in. Just give us a shout. Hit the interaction button if you're coming in on Facebook, so we know you're there. I'll give you a shout out, whether you want it or not. I'm gonna give it to you, but at least I know you're there. That shows your support, and that gives a record that you're here. If you don't feel like chatting, other than that, you got to say something. If you see something, say something. If you want to chit chat. So what's up, man?
You know, same old, man. Just kicking the shit, man. Awesome. On the internet, just watching the fiasco going on with the Haitians. Shout out to the Haitians. Sapase.
Shout out to my Haitian brothers and sisters.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. Like, what I'm talking about is for the people that's not in the know. I'm talking about like the so-called rumor that's going around saying the Haitian migrants is eating pets and and birds at the park and all that shit. This the thing, right? Some of that shit is true. Like it just is what it is. And I don't care about whatever. Some of that shit is true. This the thing. This the problem though. The Haitians that are born here, y'all need to snatch up your people and tell them like, yo, that's not acceptable here. Like, you know, certain shit is acceptable in certain places. That type of shit ain't acceptable. Like, even if like prime example, we eat duck here. Like certain places, certain people eat duck. But we know better than to go to the park and just snatching up ducks and shit. Them ducks is off limits. Like, you know what I'm saying? The ducks in the park. In certain places we can hunt, in certain places we can't. Like, so you just gotta acclimate your people, man. That's all. To how shit is done in America. That's the only issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the cat thing is out. Like, the cat thing is out. Y'all gotta get the cat thing is out. You can eat duck. Cat is out.
Yo, shout out Z Bunny. But you know, I was actually watching a couple of different clips, and this was years ago, where they were going over to parts of the world where people do consume actual animals that would be unusual for us to consume here. So it seems weird for us, but it's not weird for them. Like, you think about it, we consume cow like there's no tomorrow. In some countries, cows are sacred. You can't eat them.
Sacred. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't eat them. So how we feel about them cats and dogs and shit is how some people feel about the animals we eat. So
that's why I said it is what it is. All I'm saying is I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm not judging nobody. It's my thing. I'm not judging. I'm saying, and here in America, we don't eat cats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, at least people don't eat cats in public. Not saying because you know you do got them outliers of people that probably do eat cats, but we don't. It's not acceptable to be cooking cats. Them is known as pets. Anything that's a pet, really, like.
Yeah. Well, Fetty mentioned. Fetty actually we was gonna have him on. We missed him. I gotta coordinate with him. We'll have Fetty on again. We'll have him set up for him to come on again eventually. He was mentioning there was some shots fired near Trump again. They had to move him to safety. I haven't heard the particulars of the story.
Yeah, it just happened. That shit literally just happened maybe like an hour ago. Yeah, I did hear that shit too. I seen that shit too. But like I told you, the Democrats, man, when the Democrats got smoke with you end up getting the sun. They act like it's the Republicans. They pretend like it's the Republicans that really be violent. But look at the presidents that got touched up. They all had issues with it was either JFK who had issues within his own party, Abraham Lincoln, Republican. Who else got shot? Ronald Reagan, Republican.
There's some older dudes that got Okay. Two. Okay, I pulled up the list of United States presidential assassination attempts. I'm gonna see if they got a graph I can look at. But there's a bunch. We got I'll just scroll down. Andrew Jackson was the first president to experience an assassination attempt.
What was his party?
This was before. I think I don't know what Andrew was.
Probably before the party. That shit might have been before.
It's before the parties, but they had parties back then too. Like, but I think a lot of those parties went debunked. Served as a president before his presidency, gained fame as a general. Yeah, let me just open up my boy.
Yeah, presidency in America is a strange thing because it's a president that ran 3 terms, right? He was president for like 12 years or some shit.
Yeah, I think it was one of the Roosevelts.
Yeah, one in the beginning, like probably like in the first top 10 or top 12 presidents. It was one of them that was president like 12. Then they made all that you can't do it more than 2 terms in a row, I think.
Yeah, and actually, it's weird. They can do 2 terms, and they can do an emergency serve 2 additional years. So it's 10 years they can stay in. So they can do 2 full terms, and if it's an emergency, they can still hold on for another 2 years.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But the emergency, I'm sure, is probably like some war shit, like some kind of, some shit like that. Man, the history, for the people that end up seeing this, right? If you're not a big history buff, man, go read some history books, man. That shit is, if you like Marvel movies and movies that's fantastic, go read some of it. Go read some history, man. It's some crazy shit in history for real. Like, what's that lady that was spreading food poisoning around?
What are you talking about? Typhoid? She was spreading typhoid around. Mary. She was a carrier, but she was a carrier of it and spread it around. Yo, Z Bunny,
she never washed hands ever.
Yeah, you know what it was too is that like all the food that she cooked, they were fine. The people that ate the cooked food was fine. The people that ate the raw food, like if she sliced up fruit and stuff like that where it wasn't cooked, they caught the shit. So it made it harder for them to connect it to her because everyone was eating her shit and everyone didn't get sick.
Man, it's a book called Dirt.
James Garfield.
There's a book called Dirt. I forgot who the author is, but it talks about how Europeans used to worship dirt. Like they used to not want to wash and because all that shit.
The washing made you vulnerable to sickness and shit because you kept your pores or something open. And in certain sense, they said sometimes we overwash too. Because you ever notice
I don't believe none of that goofy shit.
Listen, I believe the point of your immune system doesn't need exercise. If you don't contract shit sometime and it doesn't have to work, you'll get fucked up. Because you do consume.
If you stay like a hermit and you just constantly in a tub, like, but I don't think like technically to me, there's no such thing as being too clean. Like
it's no such thing as being legitimately too clean. But even in the house, if you wash your dishes with a regular dish rag and soap, you're washing it cosmetically. There's microbe and bacteria on that shit that stay. If you wash it in a dishwasher where it goes through a heat rinse, that will kill all bacteria. Yeah. People who live in houses where they hand wash dishes have a higher and stronger immune system than people who live in a house where they wash everything in a dishwasher.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. Unless you washing that shit in boiling hot water.
Even boiling hot water, if it doesn't sustain a high temperature for an extended period of time, bacteria survive. The other way to do it is to use antimicrobial soap. That can help. Like when I worked for the state, if the dishwasher didn't work, we had to use a chlorine bleach water mixture. Certain parts bleach, certain parts water, and we had to wash the dishes with that.
I'm gonna keep it 100. There's really no such thing as you can't really avoid germs, but the fact is to be as clean as possible to avoid from getting sick from the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't avoid germs. Germs is constantly like that's a constant thing.
Yeah, you have it all. You got germ. Your body is a universe of microbes.
Yeah, we basically big ass germs.
And even how you eat your food in your digestive system is microbes in there, bacteria helping.
Mhm.
That's why, like, even when animals and shit pass, the bacteria start taking over and it starts producing the gas, and you're not releasing it, so the body bloats. That's why those whales explode and shit, and
Uh-huh.
the hippos explode when you watch those nature shows. All right, so they already got
Yeah.
Trump's joint on here, and they got this kid, and that mug look a little crazy in the eye area.
Dog, he look his whole make. He got the Habsburg chin. The Habsburg chin. He looked like a nigga. If I see him somewhere, just say I'm just somewhere in Walmart and I seen somebody that looked like that, I'm like, he looked like a school shooter. He
Well,
cool.
let me peek at the Lori Santiago. Thanks for popping in on the gram. Had to take it out. I gotta get this other. I gotta switch out my HDMI hub so I could get this screen on the left of me working again.
Yeah, but hell yeah, history is a strange thing, man. And I like history because I know a lot of people telling it did a lot of lying. So a lot of that shit you kind of got to read between the lines and double and triple check behind what people saying too, like, because a lot of people that was telling the history was lying in the beginning. Like all that shit we was taught in school was all cap. Most of that shit we was taught about American history outside of like the presidents. All the rest of that shit, you got to like that shit is cat, like,
or they intentionally like didn't mention shit, so it didn't look bad.
Just like even I told you about the that shit where they say the Underground Railroad. I don't got no solid facts, but let me explain this to you. How was there an Underground Railroad going to the north when there was slavery in the north?
Well, I could say maybe there was places in the north, like certain states that had abolished slavery already during that period. Maybe that's where they needed to go.
So you mean after they abolished slavery? But this the thing.
Well, not abolished, but there was slavery. There was slavery in the north, but there are certain places that even well before they completely abolished it in the country, the states had outlawed it, like Connecticut.
That's what I'm saying. They abolished slavery in certain states in the north, but this the thing, right? If we've been running from the beginning, so if we already running, why would we switch the route that we already had to start running up there? I'm pretty sure it was people that was going up there, but I don't personally think the Underground Railroad was going to the north. Because from what I read, they say a lot of them was going in the swamps, the Great Dismal Swamp in North Carolina, the swamps in Florida. They was going in the swamps.
The swamps
where the white people couldn't go.
In my opinion, I think the swamps was a smart move because it's difficult to get around because of the high level of water, the horses.
It makes more sense, and it's easier to protect once you start building your village in the inside. It's easier to protect people from coming in. You feel what I'm saying? So it'll make more sense. Like,
and I even think it's probably easier to plant like traps to trip up horses if they're walking and tangle their legs and shit.
Yep. You can't even send dogs in there. You send the dogs in there. You feel what I'm saying? You send the hounds in there. The hounds getting ate up by the gators. All kind of shit going on in there. Like, so you can't send the dogs in there. From the research, the few people that went to the north, most of the people was running to the swamps on some real shit. From what I read, like, because they keep saying, the Underground Railroad went to the north and then it went to Nova Scotia, Canada. But then you bump into black people from Canada and they are from the Caribbean and Africa. Where's the you smell me? Where's the black black people, like the black Americans that migrated from here that went up there? Where they at?
I mean, you got a point. I never really think about that.
You bump into all the Canadians. Every last Canadian you bump into is either not African or they Caribbean. They parents, not they grandparents. They knew. Most of them is immigrants. Like, so where the black people that came from here? Where they at? They just died off or something? Then they say, oh well, a lot of them came back. Come on, man. They say the same shit with that's why I was telling you about the Liberia. They say the same shit with Liberia too. Oh, a lot of them came back. Man, you know how hard it is to travel across the water, dog. Like that traveling back and forth across the water wasn't easy like that. People died across the water. All that shit about them, we rank. I be feeling like they be so much to compare us to like Africans and shit that's why they keep trying to. Oh, a lot of y'all went here. So all right, so where them people at then? The Liberians that came from America, where they at in Africa?
Yo, shout out to this Giselle Music and hey Z Bunny. I'm gonna gift you a sub to my channel, and I think I'm gonna gift Giselle a sub too. She cool people. I actually shared one of her. She just released a new music video for one of her singles called Vegas. She's been singing in the entertainment industry for quite some time. She's still young. I think she's like maybe 26, 25, dope. 26. Yeah. She's been in it for a few. So I hit Giselle with a gifted sub and Z Bunny with a gifted sub. You know what I'm gonna do? The next few people on Twitch, if you come and holler at me, I got you with a gifted sub to show my appreciation for you coming through the channel. It's September too, so you know we get sub. Actually, they charge me full price. I ain't get no discount for gifting that. If you buy a sub, it's like $4.99 now. But I just had to pay $6, $5.99 for mine. I gifted. Shit. But yo, back to the history shit. That's one thing I do appreciate about our discussions. I actually learned a bunch of shit talking to you. You made me look up shit. Miss Lori, welcome to the broadcast. Much shout out.
Salute, y'all.
You coming in from Facebook.
Yeah, salute. Yeah, but I should even from the discussions me and you be having shit, it make me look up shit. Cause my brain be working and sometimes I be thinking shit and I be like, this don't make sense. So I'll start looking and with me looking, I don't just look up something and then click the first link and be like, oh, that's it. I go deep. I try to find like the shit with the Liberia shit. I wouldn't found it on a government website. So that's why I was like, I don't like all that. All y'all went to Liberia. I don't believe that shit. America tried to colonize Liberia, and the black people here wasn't trying to go over there, and the Africans over there wasn't having them getting colonized. That's what happened, basically. That's why it was so much war, and that's why the Liberia is still fucked up. The white supremacists make sure that country is still fucked up.
Red, Miss Red. Okay, my bad. She said, "Red dog." Yo, yeah, that's right. I met Red on that app I used to be on, the MM one. She's a broadcaster over there.
Oh, salute.
Yeah, all I see is the name that pops up. Maybe, hey, if you create, I'm not gonna have her do no more work just to come to the broadcast. I said we're here, but we're also on
StreamYard.
She could. I could tell her to come in the StreamYard. Send her a link to come directly in if she wants. We're gonna play with that. Hey, Red, I'll talk with you offline. I could give you a direct link where you don't have to use your actual Facebook to come in. You know, or we can have you come in on another one of the platforms, like either YouTube. And I don't think she uses YouTube really like that either. So, and that's what I'll be surprised, man. I live on YouTube half the time.
Me too. What? I live up there.
Yeah, I be living on YouTube. Anything I want to learn, anything I want to watch, if I need a visual example, there's always somebody on YouTube that are doing it.
To me, YouTube and Google is the same shit.
Pretty much, they own by
it go hand in hand. Yeah, it's the same shit. It's basically when I'm looking up information, I'll look up the words and then I'll try to find a video with all the shit in it. I Google. I love YouTube. I don't care what nobody say, dog. YouTube, nope. And I've really been watching YouTube since like 2005 or some shit or 6. Probably 2006, probably like a year after it came out. Like, because when it first came out, you used to be able to watch like all the uncensored shit before they started showing commercials and all that. YouTube used to be worse than World Star. Used to be able to come up here, watch somebody's head get blown off, all that kind of crazy shit. YouTube was wild at first. Like before, you used to be able to come up here, whole movies. like whole series, all for free. No, it was no commercials, none of that shit at first. Yeah, I remember all that shit.
Yo, okay, Miss Red, I really appreciate you coming through, though. I appreciate you taking the extra effort to take the time to come in and hang with us.
The
Hold up, we might have
uncensored shit before they start stream playing.
Yeah, I had to. Oh, you heard it already?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it yet. For me, I muted it before y'all could hear it. But I guess it was a delay for me and not you.
Yeah, this shit always got. That's one thing with the StreamYard, man. Y'all got to get y'all bandwidth right. It be choppy and delayed, but on the playback, it be smooth though.
Yeah, but
like when I be watching the playback, it be smooth.
But you know what's funny? Almost on every single streaming platform, there's a delay. But Twitch's delay is intentional for stream snipers. If you're gaming,
you could do that on YouTube too.
Or you can have a auto delay.
Yeah, put a delay.
They don't do it automatically, or you could specifically set a delay in your setting.
Yeah, you could set a delay. Yeah,
that's true production control right there, baby.
Yeah, you can put a delay.
That's fire right there.
Yeah, it don't automatically do it because a lot of times you do live, it be live.
This is funny. I just pulled up, and this is the first time I ever did this on the Facebook. I pulled on the Facebook like I'm fucking 80.
Sound like an old nigga. I was on the Facebook. I was on the Facebook.
That's what my grandpa used to say, man. Rest in peace. Shout out to Willie D.
Yeah, rest in peace, Willie D. He was a legend.
There's a lot of sad single mothers and kids ain't getting school clothes because that nigga gone.
Man.
I love that guy, man. I miss him every day.
Willie D was the epitome of like an old country nigga. Like he do everything an old nigga do. He trick. He worked all his life. He had, but he'd do his tricking when he need to. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a gentleman though.
Yo, that's one thing I do give my grandpa plenty of respect.
He was a gentleman.
That mug, he treated everybody with the same amount of. He might have hurt your feelings every now and again, but he didn't like you to address women in a certain fashion. You ain't gonna be saying bitch or hoe around them. He gonna check you. He's like, nah, man, gentlemen don't talk like that. I
remember was a gentleman.
I told you the story when I said we were talking about a young lady I used to deal with, and I said, yeah, I used to mess with her. He said, what, mess? Yeah, I used to mess with her back in the day, man. You don't mess with a woman. You're involved with a woman. You have relations with a woman. You make a mess if you shit your pants.
He just ain't understand the time. That's why sometimes you let the old niggas just talk shit, because a lot of times they just don't understand the slang. Because at his time, I'm sure they had a slang for it too that they was using too. Like they just didn't like. He just didn't like the slang we was using.
Yeah. But I do respect him. Shout out to Pops, man. Shout out to Pops. We were talking about that too, because he was literally my last surviving grandparent. Who else get us some love up in here? Lost in the Sauce coming in with the thumbs up. Much love, big cuz. I was about to call him Big Cuz. I'm the old nigga. He's the young one. Even though Miss Lovable, much love. Thank you for coming in hot on Twitch. He said, yeah. Yo, so I said, I was like, you still a young man. You still a young man. You definitely a grown ass man. You doing grown man things, but it'll be you big cuz. Oh, much love, babe. Yo, but I could tell too, man. I do be proud of the gentlemen in our family, especially the family men. You know what I'm saying? And I always had good examples, whether it was older than me or younger than me. In our family, we have so many like good dudes that's genuinely down to earth. They take care of their own. She said, Lurk, yo, much love on that. Lurk, Miss Lovable. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't missing nothing. Yeah, I just was thankful because either one, we the luckiest niggas on the planet, or there's more good dudes in this world than we think.
Nah, it's a whole bunch of good. Most niggas is good niggas, man. I feel like it's more good niggas than it is foul niggas. It's
Oh,
way
much
more
love.
good niggas than foul niggas, man. It's just where you decide to mingle and hang out. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you
That's
hang in
true.
the dirt, you gonna get muddy. That's just how that shit, you know. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying? Like
analogy.
when I'm in the street, like this is the thing, right? Just like jail, when you in the street, you around the worst of the worst. So the worst shit gonna happen to you. You can't even really be shocked. You can't be shocked when if you in the street and a nigga, even if this nigga you grew up with, he do you dirty, you in the street.
Like
That's
DMX.
kind of what happened. Like, how many times we got to see that play over and over again? Like, that shit is kind of what happens, though. Like,
Yo, that's what DMX. Yo, he said the facts. Q Dub. Yo, me means a lot when you say that. Cuz Sauce, man, you always been an awesome stand-up dude. He was a stand-up dude since he was a little kid, dog.
word.
That's what freaks me out, man. You see all these cats you watch when they was little. I remember Sauce running around the house, you know, as a little dude. I remember that. But he was always that chill kid. He never did no kiddie stupid shit. He was always the cool little nigga. And I guarantee you got me by a lot of inches because he taller than my ass.
Sauce a big nigga now. Like, Sauce
Yo.
is big Sauce.
Big Sauce, right? He's a man. You done made your own men, though. He's a man that made men. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
Chasing around the big homies.
Chasing around the big homies. But yeah, man. So I was thinking about that. I was telling somebody this other day. I told us every day we wake up is a blessing, man. Everybody's stressing about getting older, man. You cursing your blessings. Every day you open your eyes and you get to walk this earth is a blessing because there's a lot of motherfuckers who didn't and who weren't here.
Man, shit, niggas that everybody know. You might have grew up with niggas that's mad. You know how many niggas I know that's dead that I grew up with? Damn near half of the niggas, for real. Like half the niggas I grew up with gone.
He said I got trees.
Or even niggas that got 100 million years in jail. That's damn near like being dead too. That ain't never coming home. Like you got 60 and shit like that, man. That shit is like never weary.
They most likely might pass away in there.
Shit, I'd rather die than get all that time like that. That shit is the worst. Jail is shitty. And the crazy shit, when I was going to jail, I ain't even really have no bad time in there. Nothing. It just ain't no place you want to be forever. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That ain't no shit you want to do for, like, because eventually you going to hit them years where you like, yo, I need to get out of here. Like, man, shout out to free the guys, man. Free everybody that I know that's locked up that ain't did no real heinous shit. Like,
you're
no kids and no shit like that.
Yes. No, everybody that's not guilty of the SA and all this other
and all the other ridiculous crimes that we don't even got to run down. If you locked up for some regular street shit, free the guys. Like, it's a nigga that my mom's went to school with. This nigga is like a year or two older than my mom's. Let them old ass niggas out of jail, man. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, if them niggas been in jail 30, 40 years, come on, dog. Them niggas out of jail is harmless. Like, if they ain't rape nobody, rape no kids or no crazy shit like that, like, just did some regular street shit, man, let them niggas out of jail.
So we got Ann's playing in the background. Yo. Okay, so what else we got on the agenda? I'm looking at some stuff.
Shit, Trump been all over Trump and Kamala been the only shit on the news for real. Like,
and that's what I told you I was having a debate with my friend Be Violent. Says they proved they be non-violent in jail, released them. Yeah, that's true.
Facts.
Anything.
Even if they violent, if like, look, right? If you kill somebody, right, and you do 50 years and you 80, man, let that old ass nigga out of jail, man.
Yeah,
Let
we
that
just
bitch go
heard
walk
about
with
that.
the ducks or something. These niggas old, man. Yeah, they
We
try
just
to
heard about that. We
assassinate
waiting
him
on the
again.
particulars. Yeah, waiting on the
Yeah,
particulars to come in. Actually, let me check out Tim
man.
Pool's site. He got a whole team of journalists that work for him.
Yeah, that Trump shit crazy. I told you, I think the Democrats got more violent people on their side than the Republicans.
Yo, here's what I was telling people. If you watch that debate, right? And I had a friend of mine, we discussed it. She didn't see no bias in it. I was like, they only fact checked that dude. They didn't fact check her once. And she said notable incorrect falsehoods. The whole time I said, that's not true. We know that's not true. They
She was
already
just up there lying. That
Yeah.
lady is a habitual liar. And for some reason, the news media, dude, they just don't like Trump, and they just want this lady in here for whatever reason. They see the country getting fucked up with all these migrants just running around here acting crazy and doing all this third world country in the streets and all this crazy. They see it. And they acting like they don't see it. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's crazy. Like I know they see it, and they acting like they don't see it. That's the part that's crazy to me. Like, y'all see what's going on. Like,
yeah,
1-bedroom houses, 1 family houses, 8-9 adults in them.
Oh, wow.
You feel what I'm saying? All right, let me ask you this, bro. Let's do simple mathematics.
Dope.
If you got a neighborhood street, a residential area neighborhood street, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got 1 family houses on this street.
Mm-hmm.
And you got one of these 1 family houses with 6 adults in them. Where is everybody supposed to park at?
All up and down your streets in another place in front of other people's houses and shit. That's crazy.
But I'm saying, what if everybody in them other houses got cars too? So now what?
That's when you run into a lot of problems too, because
This is
can
what
never
I'm
find
saying.
space.
It's too many. It shouldn't even be that many adults living in no one. I don't give a fuck. Like, it shouldn't be that many adults living in no 1 family house. Like,
well, you know what is crazy, but that issue has always been around because we always had those groups of folks that would cluster.
But
together.
it wasn't as much of them.
That's true.
That's the problem. Like, it ain't like, all right, cool. If it was it was 1 house like that on the street, cool. But now you got 4 or 5 houses, then houses around a corner like that. You got apartment buildings, these apartment buildings that give you parking slots, but y'all got so many adults in there, y'all parking everywhere. How that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and then they giving them cars too.
They are. How the fuck they managing that?
Dog, I swear to God, on everything. Look around you. Just do me a favor. Look around you. Even that's another problem with what they saying about the Haitians in Ohio too. They saying they crashing all over the place too. Like, that's another issue that people ain't talking about too. They say there's so many accidents over there that the insurance is starting to go up. But look
I watched the article where a guy was talking about that.
So look, now when you go outside, just look around. Look around you. Just look at the migrants driving around you. Look, they around you driving. How is they getting cars? Am I tripping? They giving them cars. There's nothing else around it. They giving them cars. They probably taking auction cars. They giving them cars, or they giving them some kind of route to get cars easier or something. But they all got cars somehow.
I want to play that clip when we were talking, because this is going back, stepping back a little bit, because we already passed this topic of the pet stuff. I wanted to play that video you sent me. It's not loaded though. It's not loaded. Hold up. The one with old girl.
Oh, the dancing one. Yeah, that shit is funny as hell.
Oh man, if I could get this motherfucker to open up, damn son.
I told you the StreamYard shit choppy as hell right now.
I'm on X. I'm trying to play it from because I sent it back to you on X so I can have quicker access to it. Okay. All that time I clicked when I first mentioned it to you. I clicked to open it up, and now it's loading the message, but it still ain't loading the video yet. That's wild,
That's
son.
crazy, but yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, it's cool. When I never look all my life, right? All my life, all my 43 years of being alive, nigga. I never thought about no immigrants coming to. I didn't give a fuck. Now this shit is ridiculous, nigga. I never gave a fuck about people coming in the car. I never thought it was no issue until now. This shit is ridiculous. And then y'all keep throwing them on top of people when it's mad empty land everywhere. Put them people where it ain't nobody. Like, why the fuck they gotta? I don't get it.
And I keep telling you, and I try to correct that language. What they've done is they've confused and they switched the word. They're a different class of person. Immigrants are usually people that migrate.
Yeah, well, they're illegal aliens. I don't even like migrants.
Not even saying, not even. I would leave it with the migrant, because even at my job, they sign an executive order. I cannot use that term if I'm in a.
I could. I don't work at your job. Whenever you want to say it, let me say it. Matter of fact, you should have a button of me saying illegal alien. No. Every time you
in an official capacity, I'm not supposed to use that.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm just personally on the internet, they can't tell me what to say.
Oh, I'm
trying to start this video over. Okay, I'll just play it from here. Fuck it. Hold on, let me add it to the stage. Hopefully it plays.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why it wasn't. That was clicking away. Hold on, let me remove this shit. So it's doing goofy shit. Hold on. Damn, son.
God, that girl's going crazy. Yeah, I told you this shit choppy. This shit moving slow too. Like,
I restarted. All right, let me exit out of this hole. And it's crazy because when I hit it with the whole screen, that's when it started acting real stupid. It was fine and it was about to play while I had it in a little box. It must be buffering and shit.
Salute, Megan was good.
Megan, Sunday troublemakers in the building. All right, this shit pissed me.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That shit ain't even that serious. As soon as you start playing, it's gonna be choppy as hell anyway. Like,
it's pissing me.
I told you something going on with the stream, y'all. That shit choppy. They gotta get their bandwidth together, man. These niggas should be tripping.
And you know, I was all ready to I mean, I already upgraded our account, but see, okay, you know what?
One of these days, we gotta do. One of these days, we gotta just go live from YouTube one day. You know how? Because two people could go live together. Somehow, I never seen it. I never tried it, but I seen there's a way it say go live together with somebody. You could go live with somebody on YouTube. So one day we gotta try that shit to see what the see what it looked like, see how it worked. But you can't share your screen with YouTube. That's the only thing.
That too, and then also we'll be stuck only to YouTube. Like most of the viewership now I got up in here. Like we got 9 folks on X, we got 2 on YouTube. I got none on my YouTube. I got 2 on Facebook, and I got 2 on Twitch. But we could definitely check it out. Hold on, let me play this joke.
Eating the cats, eat the cat, eat the cat. Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, eat the cat, eat the cat, eat the cat.
That shit is ridiculous.
She's jamming, son.
She's jamming. That shit is crazy.
Used to reach out to the city manager there. He told us there had been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community. Let me just say here, this is the people on television.
Yo, that's wild.
Eat the cat. Eat.
All right, there we go.
She was going crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna hit that. I gotta hit that with a heart though. That shit had me in tears.
Yeah, she was definitely going crazy. Eating the dog, eating the cat, eat the cat, eat the cat.
Sauce is down to try the YouTube live one. He's down because if we have him on, he can stream from his too, right?
Yep.
Yo,
Yeah. I
that's
want to
it.
see how many people could do it. I don't know how many people could do that shit. We could try it though. One of these days we got like a Saturday or something. Try that shit. Had a white had a white woman comment on a day. It makes me. She said, "Why you can't date your own race?" I said, "Because you white mama's too busy worried about every business." But mind your business. I don't care who date who. Date what you want to date. Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
Totally with that. I bet. You know what's crazy? Like,
Hmm?
even like when I see black women say they be like, I'm gonna go get me a white man. I don't be offended.
No, go ahead. Do you, boo boo?
I don't be understanding the announcement. That's the only shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be offended. Like I don't like because they be really throwing it out there trying to offend niggas, and I be like, go ahead, shit.
And I've seen the goofy what do you call it? Goofy brothers that was like, I don't date black women and all this other stuff. I said, nobody really care, my guy. Just date who you want to date.
Date who you if you don't like that's Myron and them goofy ass niggas. You see Myron, but see this is the thing. That's why I love my people. You notice every time you go against you try to shit on black Americans, somehow your ass be catching, you be losing all your shit somehow. He losing all his shit. He was up there talking crazy, up there arguing with the fat nigga Mo. Did you see that? You know the fat
No, I
nigga
didn't
Mo
see that.
because you know Mo Haitian.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, Mo Haitian. He be wearing the Haitian flag on his neck. He be wearing the beads on his neck all the time. He Haitian. So he up there arguing with Mo about like, cause Mo like, oh, Mo, you know Haitians eat cat sometimes. Like, cut it out in Haiti. Like, nigga, cut that shit
unless
out.
you,
like,
I mean, just because you love cat, that's fine and all, but you never know. That shit might be delicious.
hell no.
I know, I'm playing. I ain't gonna be eating fluffy.
Hell, nigga,
You
you
call
don't even see niggas. Look, you don't even when you think about even in the jungle, right? You rarely even seeing other animals hunting cats.
That's true.
Like even the tigers and the lions and shit, you don't even see them hunting. Like you feel what I'm saying? Because they in the cat family too. You don't really see other animals hunting them niggas.
This is true.
Dogs neither. Like dog, cats, like the main shit. Now, if the duck shit, I ain't tripping on the duck. Go get you. The only problem is y'all gotta learn decorum, like not Haitian. See, let's get this. Let's draw a line too, because it's not about all Haitians. It's the migrants, the ones that's coming from Haiti. The Haitians that's here, y'all know better than to just go in the park and just grab up a duck. Like y'all niggas know better than that. Like. We talking about the ones that's coming from Haiti that nobody's telling them, yo, they here illegally. So nobody's telling them, yo, this is how you do shit. We don't really go to the park and be hunting animals at the park. It's crazy.
Yeah. And that's
why the animals is just there willy-nilly because ain't nobody hunting them. Like
that's why it was easier to catch because they wasn't afraid of you.
Right. Exactly. People usually be feeding them and shit. Like that's how it was easy for you to catch them. Like
this is wonderful.
About to fuck that they about to fuck the ecosystem up with that shit. Cause now it's gonna be scared to go to the parks.
This just comes with it just comes back to you. You used to have to stalk it. Now it's here. Delicious.
Man. And and you know what's even crazy about this shit? Because some people don't believe it. I believe it because I seen video. I watched a 30-minute video of people talking about how motherfuckers ride around getting caught with cats in the van. I watched it. I don't give a fuck with nobody don't believe it. I watched the video, 30 minutes of interviews of motherfuckers on it. You know how YouTube niggas will go to the street and start interviewing people like. And I've watched it, like, so it is what it is. But I'm saying this is not is only this is still the government's fault because you just letting these people out in the street, so they don't really know what they supposed to do and what they not supposed to do. They ain't around no citizens. They all around a bunch of people like them, so they just out there doing what they think they do in their own country. They think is normal. Like this is still the government's fault. Like. To be honest with you, like,
well, you know what, and that's what I tell too. There's like we mentioned a little bit earlier about culture. There's culture in certain parts of the world, and there's a different space. Like, and then it's not only we not only have a bunch of people coming in from just Haiti, there are other cultures that partake.
South
in these-
Americans catching geese. I seen it. I got a video of South American nigga got a whole geese in his hand. A white lady had to go take the geese from the nigga. Like, so it ain't just that. It's all of them people coming
bunch
from
of
these
different
third
people.
world countries. Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
It's what,
yeah.
and honestly, I said, and I don't even look at it as crazy. People eat what they're gonna eat. I would be upset if it was mine.
I ain't gonna
Something I
front. The
love,
cat shit is crazy. The cat shit is crazy to me. The bird shit, it's just the only problem with that is there's no decorum with you catching a bird in the park. That shit is wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that here in America. Like, that's not civilized. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing with that. But the bird shit cool, but the cat shit, no. Because in is there any place in the world that is cool to eat cats?
Yeah, China.
They just run around eat cat like it's the delicacy, or they hiding it. That's what I'm saying. It's not.
They do it in the open. Yeah.
Do they look that up, man? I've seen it. I gotta push back on it. I haven't seen it, so I need some proof. I haven't, because I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that nowhere is just run. I heard they eat everything on 4 legs in China, though. Oh, Union Nav. Shout out to the little Chinese lady. She was cool and gangster, man. Shout out that's a Mexican restaurant now, like the Chinese place on Union Nav. Some Mexican.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be missing Bridgeport, and then when
I love my city, nigga.
When I come home, it's like you know, and I do get happy when I cross in and I see the normal landmarks. I'm like, yo, because that's what I was born into. I grew up.
Nigga, I'm gonna show you some real shit. Every time I go down south and I come back, the first piece of joy that I get as soon as I see that red and white smokestack on the highway when I'm coming from down south, as soon as I see the little red and white, because you know you gotta pass PT and all that shit. As soon as I pass the little smokestacks, the little factory, I'll be like, I know I'm home. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't know if we could play this shit. Nah. Okay, in Vietnam, it's illegal to do it, but they got videos of people. And this video
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's people that do it, right? But no, it's frowned upon. That shit is frowned upon everywhere, though. Like from what I know, like
we can't play.
Of course not play it. Like yeah, play it. But what I'm saying is this: what I'm saying, right? I could be wrong. Let me Google this. I could be wrong. I'm a Google land talk. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's cool to eat cat nowhere. Like,
what we got here? Despite why did that shit not took too long? They definitely cooked cat back in the day. Yo, there used to be some suspect meat at the Asian cuisine places in the hood. You would get ribs. And them ribs was little as fuck. What pig?
Oh, they say southern. They say that this is crazy. When I Googled it, the only place they say is southern India.
Yeah.
Damn, it says China is believed to be responsible for the majority of global causes of cat and dog slaughter.
I told you. I've watched on one of the late night internet. One of my late night.
That's some wild shit to be on Google though.
I fell down a rabbit hole and I ran into videos where they were slaughtering like it wasn't puppies, it was full-fledged dogs, and you could see the dogs' fear, and they were slaughtering them to cook them. And this was somewhere over in Asia. Yo,
that's the one reason. Shout out Merv. That's the one reason I'd be scared to to visit certain Asian countries, because I don't know what I'm gonna eat over there. Not saying, and it's not just the cat and the rumors and shit. The other shit that I be seeing them eat, it just look nasty to me. Not like the freaky shit. I'm just talking about the shit they eat. Period. Just look nasty to me.
Now I go in that certain meals that I know I like.
What's
but I
that?
go over there. I've been at a restaurant. Like I like I like sticky rice. I'll eat squid and shit. That shit tastes good if
Oh
it's
yeah, I'm
prepared a
cool.
certain
Yeah,
way.
I'm cool on
I'll
the
eat a
squid.
bunch of shit, man. Here's the deal. I used to be a finicky nigga and say what I won't eat. If it's sanitary and it's prepared appropriately, I'll try anything once.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I'm
ain't
not
one of them
texture
though.
nigga.
Like you, me and
I'm
you.
not a texture
Yeah,
nigga
like
too.
I swear I'm a texture nigga. Delicious puppies. This nigga tripping. But look, right?
You try to put some barbecue sauce and some hot
But
sauce.
look though, right? I'm like super textury, like so I can't really. That's why I be saying I'm scared. Like I'm wild picky. That's why I say I'll be over there just eating noodles. That's all in rice, just plain rice. Don't put nothing in it, just rice. Like that's it. Like,
Yeah, and it's not right.
And the crazy shit over there, you know, it's fucked up over there. Certain places they be making fake rice, so you can't get around the funny shit.
China, yeah, they find shortcuts for anything. They make
putting plastic and all that shit. I seen it made it out of plastic. So you feel what I'm saying? Asia's that's a wild continent. Like now, if you in Tokyo, maybe Tokyo. Like the places with the money, like I'll probably go there, like Dubai and shit like that. The places with the bread. Now, I'm sure they got chicken and all that shit.
Ooh, no, I mean they got the chicken everywhere, man. I eat chicken overseas, and if it's any sort of fowl, I've eaten duck. Duck is different. Duck is way more greasy unless they prepared a certain way.
But they eat duck here. Certain places they eat duck here.
I eat duck. Yeah, I eat duck.
Deer here, like certain shit, motherfuckers.
I eat the deer too.
That's veal is. That's what veal is. Deer.
Yeah. I eat the hell out of Bambi's ass.
Yeah, I'm cool
Not
on
the
that
ass
shit.
in particular, like the leg.
I ain't tripping though, but it'll only get weird if you gotta like if I see you at Seaside with a bow and arrow and you just hunting deer. I'll be like, the fuck this nigga on. Nigga in the bush with a bow and arrow looking like Hawkeye trying to catch some deer. Like then I'll be looking at you crazy. But deer, I don't judge it, but I don't like deer. Like I don't like deer meat. It's sweet.
Well, it matters how they prepare it. It's got a little gamey taste to it. But I've had deer jerky. That shit was fire. It matters what they prepare with, how they season it, and even how they cure it before they cook it after they slaughter it. It's all about the preparation. It's all about the preparation.
Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, just give me like some chicken, man.
I'll eat
chicken, some chicken, some turkey.
You had a turduck? Where they like cook, they cook turkey and shove a duck inside and cook them together.
Yeah, I'm super cool on that.
I don't know if that's right. I heard it in a joke before.
Yeah, cool. That sounds like some mutant, like a mutant burger. Like a mutant. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool on that. Yeah, I never ate no shit like that. I eat regular chicken, turkey, man. That's it, man. Venison jerky is legit.
Yo. Shout out to my boy Tony Sivos. When I was deployed in Cuba, his mom sent us some fucking venison jerky. Yo, that shit was delicious.
Y'all niggas was over there starving. Y'all niggas was over there starving. Where y'all was at?
We had plenty of food. We was in Cuba. We had a whole. We had McDonald's there, Subway and shit on the base. Yeah, they had everything. But we just like he told me my mom makes this venison jerky. It's to die for. I said, yeah. She says, do you want some? She'll send us some. Yeah, hell yeah. Have mama send us some jerky. Because I like jerky anyway.
Yeah.
Man, that joint.
Yeah, I can't. I ain't like. Yeah, I'm a texture nigga, man. It sound like her. Yeah, it sound like her.
Oh, we got Chad Quest on this. We got Quest. That's my homegirl Kathy's son. And Davio. Where did Davio at, man?
You gotta ask Dave and Mark and them niggas. Them is them homies. I don't know. I ain't see none of them. I ain't see Nietzsche in a long time.
Yo, Davio had a very unique storytelling. Like his voice was just unique. You know Davio voice. This has to be Sauce.
Sound like him.
It's your every day. Ooh. Yo, shout out Nino. Shout out Nino. Yo, yo, I like
Where
this.
Nino was at. Nino, I think Nino was in Ohio too.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Or had they moved to Georgia? Because isn't that where Mika at, Georgia?
Nah, he was in Atlanta for a minute, and I think he had moved to Ohio. Like, that's where he was at. Yeah.
Ohio seemed to be the place to be. They had really cheap real estate for.
Hell no, that Midwest is spooky to me. When I was deployed to Cuba, my man sent to Seville. Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, the
It
dude
was to
said,
die for.
my dude said it was to die for. I didn't say it was. Don't put words.
Because his mom had to be white, right? He was Caucasian.
They
Yeah, venison. I never even heard of venison jerky.
Yeah. They Massachusetts cats.
Oh, probably maybe Irish. Maybe.
Yeah, definitely. I think.
Mhm.
Well, no, it might be Italian. The last name was Sivos, so it might be Italian.
Yeah, it could be
Or
both
he's
too.
Spaniard from Spain. You know that because
Yeah, I doubt
He's
that.
a cool dude.
Most Spaniards don't move over here.
they be
Like,
over here.
man. Yeah, they barely move. Shit, name one Spaniard actor. Niggas from Spain don't move to America, man. They hate America. Man.
Isn't Antonio Banderas a
That nigga
Spaniard?
from like Mexico or some shit?
Hold on, I looked that cool. I looked that fool up.
nigga up. Like, I think Mark Anthony from Spain.
I think
Antonio
so.
Banderas might be too, though.
And why you need so much information about him? Don't let them track you, man. It ain't their business. If you really need the prescription, come and give me a visit.
I ain't know how to spell that name.
Shit, the United States master racism. That shit ain't just no Massachusetts thing. Shit, y'all right next to us in Massachusetts. Ain't...
Up north, we call it Massachusetts. Okay, where's my boy born? He was born. Yep, in Spain.
Okay.
Malaga. This is Malaga, Spain. My boy's 64 years old. A couple years.
I think what's the name from Spain too? Selma Hayek.
Yo, Selma with her fine ass, man. I used to
she
love
fire.
her. Is she young? I mean, she old as hell, and she still look good.
Yeah, she like 60 now, like something like that. Close to
might
it.
be close to the 70s.
For real?
She got to at least be at the age 64, maybe 64, 65.
Damn, she that old? I don't think she that old.
Miss Hayek.
I give her like low 60s, high 50s.
Oh, you right. You right. She's only 58.
Yeah. I knew she wasn't that old. I'm like, damn, she can't be like that old. Like
she was born in Costa Coco, whatever you say, Costa Calocos, whatever it's called, Veracruz, Mexico.
Oh, she from Mexico. Oh, okay.
Mexicana. And you know she got to have some native in her. She got them high cheekbones. Yeah. Man, she's 55 tops. You was close as hell, Merc. You and Terrell was right. My ass was wrong. I thought she was Antonio Banderas' age.
Yeah, nah. How old was she? 58, you said, right?
Yeah, she's 58.
Yeah. I knew she
ain't even
wasn't
60
that
yet.
I was like, yeah, she can't be close to 70. Is crazy.
She only had one kid.
I think Pam Grier like 70.
I could believe
or
that.
close to it. Like
Pam
Grier was one of the finest ladies that ever lived, like for real, like. Cause her prime, you go back and watch them old movies with Pam Grier. She was so fire, like.
She was the original Shaft girl, right?
Was she in Shaft? No,
I know she was.
She had her own movie. She wasn't in Shaft, I don't think. She used to have her own movie. Foxy Brown.
Yeah, Foxy Brown, Friday Foster, Jackie Brown, the L Word. She is 75.
Yes, yep.
75.
Yeah. Pam Grier, her prime was fire, nigga. Go back and watch one of them old movies. You're gonna be like, nigga, No BBL, none of that crazy. Pam Grier was fire back in her break. Like Coffee, yep. Coffee Comes to Harlem, yep. I watch all. I still go back and watch them black exploitation movies. Them shits is fire. Like you know what I'm saying?
When
Like,
people hit that,
Superfly, Dolomite, the
shout
Mac.
out to Ruby Ray.
Yeah, the Mac. That's what I'm Gonna Get You Sucker was a play on, like them black exploitation movies.
I'm a stone to the bone, Carol Ave, started young nigga, big beard, play with rockets like I'm James Harden. We just started off with the 5
Down. Yo, Pam got a fucking beast ass this like a filmography, bro.
Yeah, she been on in movies 40, 50 years.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like 50 years.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I just got a pull up of all of the movies she's in on Google.
Jackie Brown. I like Jackie Brown was fire. Like with Samuel L. Jackson and
Look at all
Chris
these
Tucker. Yeah, damn.
all these Jones.
Yeah, she nigga. What's her name? You know,
Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson is the highest paid actor because he been in so. I think he might have been in the most movies ever for real.
He definitely was one of the highest grossing actors too. I could believe that.
Marvel movies probably put him there though. Like all the Marvel movies, he was in mad at them shits.
A man needs some theme music.
Oh yeah, I'm Gonna Get You. So nigga had a band playing behind him. That shit was crazy.
I might have to watch that tonight. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I ain't watched that shit. It's mad long. Like Sam Jackson, Harrison Ford battles for the highest grossing star. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about Harrison Ford, but the crazy shit is that nigga Sam Jackson probably got double the amount of movies Harrison Ford been in.
Yep. They was making fun of Sam. They said, you know, you could say no. You know who else?
He did, but this is the thing. Sam Jackson really don't got that many shitty movies. Go look at his movie, his filmography is not a bunch of. He don't really got that much garbage movies. A lot of his movies is watchable, if not good. Like
Yo, for real.
Django, he's in a lot of blockbusters too. He might not be the main star, but he's in there. Like.
Mm-hmm. We got. There goes Sauce.
He said he got a thing for stewardess. You know, she was kind of old, and Jackie Brown. By the time Jackie Brown came out, she was about 50 something.
What's an actor? Looks like super hot Jackie Brown.
She might have been about 60 in Jackie Brown for real. Like Jungle Fever, facts. He said, "Mama, I smoked the damn TV." Yo, Gator was the ultimate crackhead, nigga. That nigga Gator. He was in Juice. He was in so many movies, dog. Like,
yo, he was in wasn't he in Friday? One of the Friday movies too?
Nah,
not Friday. I mean, House Party. Or was that Robin Harris?
That's Robin Harris. Yeah, he ain't in House
Rest
Party.
in peace, Robin Harris.
Facts. He got a bunch of shit that if you go down, even like his movies with white people is classic. He got what's that movie with was it Julia Roberts?
America.
He played a hitman. When he was coming to America, he the dude that got swept up with the
broomstick. Yeah,
mm-hmm. He's in everything. Like
before I forget, I didn't know. You know that Keenan Ivory Wayans and Eddie Murphy been friends since they were like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, it makes sense though.
They both New York niggas.
Yeah, and they both was probably in the acting and that world, like, you know what I'm saying? So that makes sense. Like acting and comedy and shit like that makes sense.
Coming to
it might be a group of them niggas that probably knew each other that long too, I'm sure.
Regarding Tess. Which movie is that?
Yeah, I don't think I seen that.
I don't know. I
Robert
haven't seen it
Townsend
either.
was in them too. Was with them too. See,
Mhm.
I see. He said that too. Robert Townsend. See,
Yeah,
that's why I
so-
said. I bet you it was like a little group of them that grew up together. Like,
And you know what's
yeah,
funny?
that makes sense.
When Eddie Murphy was being considered for Saturday Night Live the first time, it was between him and Robert Townsend, and they chose Eddie.
Let me say this. Shout out to Robert Townsend because he don't get his flowers like he's supposed to too.
He should.
Right?
Yeah.
He don't though. People don't really bring up Robert Townsend name like his name should get brought up. Shout out to Robert Townsend. Shouts out to Nicholas Capella. Why you say that? Who that? Hollywood Shuffle is definitely a classic.
Hold on, let me. Robert Townsend, 67.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was the yeah, the black superhero. It was the name of the Meteor Man. Yeah, facts. Yeah, that was Meteor Man. Facts.
I just looked at it here on the page, but
yep. Facts. He was the first, but facts. Facts. Shout out to Robert Townsend is a legend, dog. He don't get his flowers like he should. Like he is. Like I ain't gonna lie, he's the GOAT. Like he need to get his respect because people don't bring his name don't get brought up as often as it should. Like especially from like the child you grew up in the 80s and like the early 90s. Robert Townsend was like a fixture. Like for real. Like.
I was looking up Nicholas.
Yeah,
Nicholas Capella. That was Nick. What do you call it? What's his name? Nick. Nick Cage.
Who?
Yeah, Nick Cage is Nicholas Kim Coppola. When he mentioned it, Nick.
Yeah, he had a TV show with Zaria in there. It wasn't what's her name? Zaria from In the House. She was young though. I forgot the name of that TV show. What's the name of that TV show? Robert Townsend had.
Blank Man, Damon Wayans. I gotta look it up. Hold up. I still got Robert's page up. Okay, I see they got his filmography. They don't have the TV shit set up. Hold up. Let's see. Awards, credits, career. Now let y'all look at it with me. Hold on. Because if I miss something, you could tell me too. Cooley High, the movie Cooley High.
They don't got a TV show. Go down a career. It don't got TV shows.
Nah.
I got it on the TV too.
A lot of damn movies. Oh, I forgot he was the director of Eddie Murphy Raw.
And he did a Soldier Story too. He did a Soldier Story. Go back up. Go. To the top. At the top.
Money Hustle Street.
Yeah, he did a Soldier Story too, Captain Ellis. Yeah, he wasn't a Soldier Story. You remember that? A Soldier Story?
With Denzel Washington or no?
Yeah, and a little light skin, the light skinned black dude. He's an old dude, he's like a general or a major or something. And they end up killing him in the movies. You never seen a Soldier Story? That shit was a classic.
Did I don't recall.
That was a classic. Like, yeah, that was a classic. Like, that was young Denzel. Like,
next time. All right.
Mighty Quinn. You see, I know you seen the Mighty Quinn. With Denzel Washington play the Jamaican cop. Yeah, that's the light skinned general dude.
Well, Howard Ellsworth Jr. Oh, I didn't know this dude died. I remember his face.
He been died.
A minute ago, huh? Damn, he died at 96.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, where was I? Sergeant Waters, Only Need. to $3.29 a month to help build your YouTube page.
Get your fucking hands off me.
Hands off from me.
Oh man, I can't watch Roots. I don't give a fuck how many times they remake it. I can't watch Roots.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't. Like it. I just can't watch. Roots is one movie I've never seen the whole. I've never seen it. Even as many times they try to show it through school, I can't watch that whole shit.
I watched it with LeVar Burton in there as Kunta and shit.
You watched the whole thing? Cause you know that shit take you like a week to watch it.
It hasn't. It's been decades, but yeah, I've watched the whole thing before.
Yeah, I never watched really the whole shit. I watched the beginning though, like the Kunta part, like the beginning of like probably till they cut like Kunta other foot off. I think when they cut his foot off, that's when I was like, yeah, all right.
But I didn't realize that Roots: The Next Generation was George Haley in 1979 Ministries. That shit was in 79. Oh, damn, that shit was.
Yeah, I ain't watched. I never watched that Sauce. 12 Years of a Slave. I never watched that shit. 12 Years of a Slave.
I think
I've been said I ain't watching no more slave movies. I know the history. Like, I don't need to keep going through that shit. Like, keep trying to traumatize me with that shit. Why don't y'all make a movie about how we invented mad shit? And y'all stole it. Like, make that movie. Like, Jesus Christ. The slave movies is crazy. And then we thought Roots was real, really wasn't no true story.
And Roots was originally wrote by Alex Haley, right? Same dude that wrote Malcolm X.
I remember when I was a kid, they were saying it was basically him tracing his family back, and that's the story he came up with. So that's what I thought. And then come to find out, the story was made up. That shit wasn't true. I told you most of the slaves over here was already here. Yeah, Roots was cat. All the people they enslaved was already over here. Like most of the people they took from that went on the boats went to the Caribbean and South America. Most of the black people they took was already here. That shit was cat. Yeah, if you look it up, it really wasn't like, not saying that didn't happen, like the ships didn't happen that way, but I'm saying that story wasn't true. Like I thought it was. When I grew up, they were saying it was based on a true story from what they was telling me. Then when I did my research, it was like fictional.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, what else we got? All right, let me stop looking up. I keep looking up a bunch of other stuff. Yo, this song is a pop joint.
We all believe that it's his fault. Legacy back in the 90s. Yeah, facts. I remember that shit. Everybody was saying that shit was that day. We thought that was his family, that he retraced his history, and that's the story he came up with. It was cap, though.
Yeah.
But slavery was real. I don't want nobody thinking I'm saying slavery was real. All that shit happened.
Family legacy, we got you.
Yeah, most of the people enslaved in America, black people, was already here. Like, shit, for all we know, most of the black people in the Caribbean might have already been there too, man. As much as these niggas be lying, like, you know what I'm saying? Because black people was everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? This the thing, right? There was a time when everybody was black, correct?
Yes. At least that's what evolution says.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they say. It was a period of time where everybody was black. So if them people moved around, everybody would be black. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For real,
so the Aboriginal people where it's black. Like, so I don't know why it get different when you get over here. Alex Haley was an artist, baby, but where's the George Carver flick? Yeah, facts. On mad, it's mad different people they could make movies about, like John Horse and the Black Seminoles. Mm-hmm. You could make movies on a bunch of motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? how about they make a movie how he was whooping y'all ass and how we had to save y'all from getting y'all ass whooped from the South too? Like you can make that movie too, because even Abraham Lincoln said if it wasn't for the freedmen, we'd have lost that war, the Civil War. Them is Abraham Lincoln's words. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of different movies. They can make a movie about Crispus Attucks, the first casualty of the war, the Civil War. It was a half black, half native man.
What was the name of the black samurai, man?
With a B, I think, or a Y, Yasuki, but something like that. Look him up. I'm sure it's
Yasuki.
Yeah.
Yasuki. It's a Y, yeah.
Yeah, because they say that was real too. Like it was a black samurai.
Oh yeah, I get the story of it. Yasuki, Japanese pronounced, was a man of African origin, served as a samurai under the Japanese. Not even gonna try to murder that name. For the period of approximately 15 months between 1581 and 1582 during the Sengoku period until that's the dude's death in the Anoji incident. Like they were talking about this, they'll make a fire movie. They got an anime based on this dude's life.
It's a bunch of it's mad movies they could make. They be just trying to down. All they want to make is put us in one little box. It's mad movies they could make. That's why that Woman King shit flopped too. Remember they tried to come out with the Woman King and
well, the problem with the Woman King was they tried to heroize a tribe that was handing niggas
that
over.
was selling slaves.
Yeah.
And they thought they didn't realize people was gonna realize, oh shit, these niggas selling niggas. Like, oh hell no, like hell no, like hell no. At the same time, demasculating men, y'all trying to demasculate black men at the same time while you promoting the slave selling tribe. Hell no. Hell no. Like,
Woman King.
Yeah, though, that shit flop.
Oh, this song is fire right here too. This is another one. Hold on, let me see what name it is. Codependent.
That's crazy, man.
Feel so codependent.
All right, bro. So the time come. Let me ask you this: after all this shit, do in your personal opinion, do you think Kamala's gonna win?
I think it's still a possibility, even if it's only by the skin of your
possibility.
teeth.
But let's say somebody put a gun to your head. Who you think? And they say you gotta choose one. Who you think will win?
Now, I'll be trying to choose Trump. He already has a track record of being in there, but I'm telling you right now, the bulk of the population, they clueless as to most shit. They think everything she said in that debate was true and that she killed it. She did do hella better than I thought.
You think the bulk of the population think that?
I think a half of us, a little more than half of us think.
I think it's a little less than half. The reason why I'm saying that.
You probably much love, so.
The only reason why I think it's a little less than half, like from my research, if you go look at like these biased ass news channels like CNN, ABC, right?
They calling her out a little bit.
Go look in the comments, nigga. I be reading like go look at like you still got Democrats in there. Like I'm talking about the comment section. Forget what the station's talking about. Go look in the comment section. When you look in the comments, it's still the Democrats in there going crazy, but it's a lot of people in there like, man, I don't believe shit this lady talking about. It's a lot of that in there too. Like, so I've been looking at it. I've been like, I'd be kind of shocked because some of the times I go in the comments just to see what people saying, and they be shocking, they be surprising me type shit.
Okay, I gotta pay attention to the comments because everybody
look in the comments before you. Matter of fact, next time before you even go look at a video, go look in the comments first, and you'll see like what I'm saying. You'll be like, oh shit, it's a little more people than I thought on these biased ass channels. Like you would think it'll be all like most of the people would be flushed out by the Democratic supporters type shit, but it's really not. Like the comment section is 50-50 on a biased channel. Like.
Oh wow.
So you feel what I'm saying? So that
Yeah.
says a lot in itself. Like, so I don't know.
But you know, that's
but I am saying she got a possibility to win, though. I am saying
she got a strong ass possibility because you know what they're doing?
Mhm.
They're trying to keep her quiet so she doesn't fuck it up anymore because she'll kill herself. She'll stab herself in the foot. Now, if everyone was a little more well read, they would have saw that she was just virtue signaling, gaslighting people that debate. All she did was using keywords, ad hominem attacks, uses stuff that has already been fact checked and proven wrong years ago, throwing that shit right up front, try to put Project 2025 on his back again.
He don't know nothing about that shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do. And you know what's crazy? This the part that people just don't want to admit. That's why I hate humans, nigga. You know, most of these people that just won't say it, yo. I just want to vote Kamala, and I don't give a fuck if she fucked the country up. I just want to vote her in because I don't like Trump.
Oh, there's some people that will say
that's
that.
most people, but I'm talking about most people. That's the way they really feel. Because when you start asking them, she has no policies. Nobody's happy about these immigrants the migrants running around here going crazy. Nobody's happy about that shit on neither side. Nobody's happy about that shit. But they'll still ignore all of that shit and say, yo, I'ma still vote for this bitch. Like, just cause they don't like Trump. Like, that's what it is. And that's the problem.
I was telling people too, here's the kicker too. Right now, she's the VP, right? She's sitting there with Biden. They could lock the border down right now, at least stop the flow from there. And that'll show she's serious. They won't even try to do that.
Yeah, she want to keep letting these people in here because even when she talk about, even when you listen to her talk, listen to how passionate she talk about giving these immigrants shit.
First Lady Hillary or Kamala, fellas? Who would rep the First Lady, Hillary or Kamala?
Neither one of them bitches.
Well, I know Hillary probably, even though I would have hated all of her policies, she would have did a hell of a better job.
She would have did the same shit this bitch doing. Let all these people in here and lock niggas up.
Let them in, but she would have let them in a little more with a little more charisma and pretended like she was doing.
Because this is really Joe Biden letting them in here like crazy though.
That is
like,
true.
You know what I'm saying?
So
she would have did the same shit. This is a part of all them niggas playing. That's why I don't want nothing to do with none of them niggas. All of them niggas is planning on. This is all of them niggas as a group that plan on letting all these people in here and then giving them all that shit, giving them all the resources. Why don't y'all put them in? This my thing, right? Y'all giving them shit. The government giving them shit. Put them niggas in places where it ain't everybody at then. Why the fuck you gotta put them where I don't? That's the part that confuses me that I don't get. Like, why you gotta put all these people where it's already mad people?
This is true.
That shit don't even make no sense. The country, they act like America is over flooded. It's not. It's not overpopulated here. It's mass. This whole states where there ain't nobody. Like, don't nobody live in Montana, North Dakota, and these places, Vermont and New Hampshire. Nobody lives in these places.
This is true.
But y'all putting these people in New York, too many people. LA, too many people. Yeah.
Here's one of the things you think about too. If they're gonna dump people with no resources into a spot and have to give the federal government has to give them slightly less, then some of the resources will be drawn from that local government. They have to kind of put them a place where the infrastructure is already set up.
Man, look all that. Make the federal stop hiding it. This the problem. Stop hiding that shit and just make the Fed. Y'all want let the feds take care. Make the feds get them niggas money. Stop. It don't make no sense. Y'all giving them money and acting like y'all ain't. Just the government giving them money. It ain't just the states. They acting like, oh, it's just no, it's not. No, it's not. It's the government giving them money. Stop fronting. Y'all, they could take them people and put them in the middle of nowhere. They just don't want to. They don't want to. Because you know what's happening? I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna tell you how I know what I'm saying is true. What's happening is while they pushing these people in black neighborhoods, you know where the black people getting pushed to? In these same places that I'm telling you, they need to push the migrants in the middle of nowhere. That's where the black people gonna end up. They gonna end up in the middle of nowhere. Like, why they can't build? Let them build some shit, man. It's like, yo, man, you letting them run and then giving them our resources and then putting them on top of us, so we got to deal with all this degenerate shit at the same time. Like, man. man. Get out of here with that shit. Yup. I swear to God, dump them in Montana or somewhere and one of them. It's whole look, bro. It's a whole town in Connecticut called Johnson, Connecticut that was for sale. Why y'all couldn't put all them niggas up there?
Did somebody buy it?
I don't know. Who cares? It was nobody there. Look, if you look up, America has probably hundreds, if not thousands, of abandoned towns, man. There's nobody in these places. Put them people there. Like,
well, you know
like,
what's
people. They be like, them people don't got no electricity. Who gives a fuck? They coming from They coming from third world countries. I don't get. Y'all want me to feel sorry for some people, man? Look, dogs. Look, man, we've been catching hell here for hundreds of years. You want me to feel sorry for a motherfucker that just got here yesterday? All right, I tell you what. Let's make a deal, America. Since y'all probably think I'm tripping, right? Let's make a deal. How about y'all give us the money y'all giving them and push us in the middle of nowhere, and y'all just don't sabotage us and watch what we do with that shit. How about that? Y'all can let them take Chicago. Y'all can let them have all the hoods. Y'all can have it. Don't give them shit though. No more money, no nothing. Give us the same money y'all giving them and put us in the middle of nowhere and watch us do some wild shit with it. Watch us show you how to create an economy from nothing.
Murph goes, America 2025.
You know what I'm saying?
America.
And y'all could put them, y'all could give them, y'all could put them in the same places y'all put. Just give us the house and y'all could move us in a state where there's nobody there, abandoned towns. Just give us the housing. And just sign a treaty that y'all don't sabotage nothing that we got going on. And if y'all do, y'all gotta pay a set amount of money if y'all get caught sabotaging our shit. Cause y'all got a bad habit of, as soon as y'all see us start doing shit, y'all be hating and start sabotaging. Next thing you know, water bad for no reason. Like you feel what I'm saying? So we can make that deal. Y'all give us the same money y'all giving them and put us in the middle of nowhere, and we'll build that shit. Y'all just can't sabotage our shit. Just leave us alone.
I already saw that. Murph's like, I'm with it. I mean, let them build.
Let them build some shit.
Definitely. I mean, I'm with it. I would actually, because being in the central of if they keep fucking around and we keep poking the bear with Russia, the safest place is gonna be in the Midwest.
In the middle, facts.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere too, like in a rural area where there's nobody at in the middle of nowhere. Because this northeast is probably gonna get hit. The original man in Oklahoma, give him a shot. Yeah, but shit, nigga, if you know the real history, we had over 40 black towns in Oklahoma. They act like it was just Tulsa. Shit, we had way more shit than that they was sabotaging, that they try to bury underwater and all kind of other shit they was doing. Lake Lanier was a town. Shit, like I said, Central Park was a town, Seneca Village, that they took with eminent domain. They just be taking it as soon as they see us doing our thing. They just start sabotaging our shit. Next thing you know, they just gotta build a highway where we getting money at. That's the shit they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they been doing that shit since the beginning of time. Well, the beginning of the United States, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I'm willing to sign some shit like that. Let us get our own little shit. Y'all could push us in the middle of nowhere. Give us the same money y'all giving them people, all the same shit, like the healthcare, the housing, all that shit. Give us all that shit y'all giving them. Don't get them nothing. They can have all this shit, these little raggedy ass towns that y'all throwing them on top of us, and they can have that shit. Let us go where we going, and y'all don't sabotage our shit no more. And y'all stay out our shit. And I ain't talking about a separatist like you can't come here. Anybody could come and go as they please, but no sabotaging though. That's the shit I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? But y'all don't want to. Y'all just want to throw people on top of people, which is crazy. Like that shit is nutty, nigga. And it's not. There's no way civilization could sustain like that. Like you're letting all these people in here, and then you're making them eat off the minimal resources that we got. We already ain't got shit. When we go asking for shit, y'all tell us it ain't in the budget. Then all of a sudden, some magical budget open up for some mystical people that came out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck is we doing here? Here's some Harry Potter shit. Some Harry Potter shit, man. Because look, for years they've been telling the schools in our neighborhoods it ain't in the budget. The kids, they've been telling them, oh, it ain't in the budget, it ain't in the budget. Then all of a sudden, these people come, and then all of a sudden, it's all this money, and we got to give a fuck that they sleeping on the ground, or they don't like where the accommodations that y'all gave them, they don't like where y'all put them. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. Look.
Yeah, I did hear the story about in New York when they had them in 5-star hotels because they had no place to go, but then they cleared out some shelters. And they tried to riot because they didn't want to go to shelters. They wanted to stay in the hotels.
Nigga, I seen some shit where they put a lady in an apartment somewhere upstate New York, and she said, I don't like it here. Like, what? Yo, man, that shit a pit, man. Yo, man. Go home then. I don't get it, dog. And I never thought immigration was no issue, dog. I don't get it.
Yeah. All right, shit. See, we hit that 1:30 mark. We gonna shut it down so we could do an upload, maybe have a little chit chat after we get off.
Yes, sir.
All right, what is it? Murphy's cracking up. But anyway, this was a good stream, man. We had quite a few people come in, and thank you folks who came in on X and hung out with us. Please come back here every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Hard pause. Thanks for coming in on Quarter Water TV and the Julian Black YouTube channel, Julian Black, Twitter and Instagram. The fuck is you doing here? Yo, much love to Murph, much love to Sauce, Lost in the Sauce podcast. Please go and check them out. They put up quality and consistent content. The links are in the description if you're on Facebook and or YouTube. Go check out Lost in the Sauce podcast. That's our family. And also give all the music we're playing in the background. We're playing a song from Sean Silvers, one of Sean Silvers' album. Sean actually has another album coming out. Well, I forgot we should have did the Broski. I think he has the Broski video already. I'm not sure. I did see a YouTube Instagram short about Broski. I'll hit you up, big dog. And yo, much love. Come back anytime. See you guys next Sunday. Hard.